Hello, friends. Good evening. Here we are for a little dose of Dave's dialogue for April 26th, 2022. It's almost 7 o'clock. And I was talking to a friend of mine. She actually lives halfway between Calgary and Edmonton. And as you all may well know, the Penguins are going to be playing Edmonton tonight in Pittsburgh. And that'll be coming up shortly. So I'm going to hustle on over there after I share some information that Kristen wanted me to share. And she wanted to know, I am David, by way of introduction, I am David Pyro. I am an online entrepreneur. And being online, you can work with people really globally. So it's not unusual to have a correspondence with somebody who lives halfway between Calgary and Edmonton. But she wants to know how to choose a high quality supplement as her and her family look to endeavor with vitamins and food supplements. So because of that, I had this presentation in my files. And so it's almost by special request that I am going to do how to choose a food supplement. And we're going to get right into it now. Once again, I am David Pyro, online entrepreneur. I help people live a lifestyle of personal freedom. My arena happens to be the health and wellness industry, which is projected to grow leaps and bounds. I forget the outrageous percentages, but it's already started, but it's projected to stay that way for the next 50 years. So health and wellness is near and dear to my heart, wellness and prevention also. And many people are coming to the realization that you have to be proactive with your health, and prevention will always be less expensive than treating a disease. And that has been proven statistically. So without further ado, the name of this presentation is How to Choose a High Quality Food Supplement. Learn the right questions to ask with this helpful webinar. And shopping for a high quality supplement can be confusing and downright frustrating, as my friend from Canada is telling me. So there are so many brands vying for your dollar, and they all say they're the best. So how do you separate good from the not so good? The key is to know how to ask the right questions. Let's review what questions to ask and when you are what questions to ask when you are looking for a high quality food supplement. Does it dissolve at the right time in the right place? Vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients should be delivered to specific regions of your digestive system for enhanced absorption and utilization. Other brands may not be designed with optimal absorption in mind. One way to test is to see if your supplement dissolves when placed in water within 30 minutes or less. So simply get a glass of water, drop your vitamin or whatever your supplement, and see if it dissolves in less than 30 minutes. This is the same standard the pharmaceutical industry uses for tablets. Otherwise, it goes in one end and right out the other end. That is just the very beginning. Another good question, are they being absorbed into your bloodstream where they can actually do you some good? It is important that the supplements you are taking are absorbed and assimilated into the bloodstream where they are available to the cells. Always ask the company for peer-reviewed research on their products. And the key word here is peer-reviewed. That means it is unbiased, legitimate research versus advertising research where you pay someone to publish your research in what looks like a legitimate journal. Another good question, is there balance in the formulation? Balance is critical to a well-formulated multivitamin supplement. Many nutrients do not work effectively unless in certain balance, as found in nature. Nature has the balance. For example, the B vitamins, biotin, is extremely expensive. It should offer at least 100% of the daily value in natural form, not synthetic. Most vitamins will show none at all or less than 100%. That is a sign to you of a poorly formulated vitamin. So read your labels very carefully. Are sugars, artificial colorings, or sweeteners used? It is common for vitamins to have artificial coloring and sweeteners in them. Read the labels to determine their presence. Certain vitamins need to be enteric coated. Anything we consume by mouth goes through a rigorous and harsh digestive process. However, when you subject the essential compounds contained in multivitamins to this condition, certain nutrients may be ineffective. They start breaking down too soon. Some nutrients, like B complex, need to be coated in a hard, unbreakable shell called enteric coating to keep them nicely contained and undissolved in acid. The coating keeps the nutrients safe, released only where it is best absorbed, in the small intestine. Another question you might want to ask is, have they been extracted and preserved 100% in its live form as found in nature? When you consume something that's not found in nature, the body becomes combative and either makes it ineffective or produces adverse reactions to the substance. It does not recognize man-made substances. Not only should all nutrient factors be natural, but also the processing should maintain its value. Is the manufacturing using a cooling system to preserve the nutrients? When supplements are manufactured at low temperatures, all the vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and phytonutrients are not lost in the process. Without the enzymes, the body cannot utilize or absorb the nutrients effectively. It is common for companies to use too much heat and pressure. Thus, it compromises the integrity of the natural product. Are the vitamins designed in a broad spectrum? There isn't a single cookie cutter vitamin out there that could respond to all the unique requirements of each vital organ and cell in your body. That's because cells are created to be unequal, smart, and unique. Your brain cells have different nutritional demands from your kidneys, so does your skin and your liver. This is called nutritional design. When the full spectrum of the nutritional design is met, only then can you say the multivitamins have truly done their job of enhancing your quality of life. Another question is the amount on the label the amount in each tablet? A common problem in the food supplement industry is quality control. It is not uncommon for the amount in each individual tablet in a bottle of supplements to vary dramatically. The final, I could say a lot on that, but we'll just keep moving along here. The final product, not just the raw materials, has to be scientifically tested and approved. So even if you test the raw ingredients, that doesn't mean they're still going to be uncompromised, unadulterated once they become in a tablet form. Testing of the finished product is the most crucial part of clinical testing, because it's where you're able to evaluate if the vitamin and its components actually work as a whole. Did they get to the pill and still maintain their natural integrity, the natural quality, without being adulterated? It is also the most expensive part. Companies need to go through protocols for that and also need the results studied and published by scientific and scholastic journals for them to account as substantial. The sad thing, though, is that most manufacturers that produce multivitamins do not conduct their true science. They test the raw materials individually, but not the actual finished product. Furthermore, they accomplish these through their own backyard testing with their own chemists and pharmacists and borrow from concepts of previously established studies. Happens all the time where nutritional companies will steal previous established studies and make it look like it's their product that was tested. But the reality is it was not tested. Imagine how prone to bias that is. But do you know why thousands of them could get away with it? It's because supplement testing is not required by the FDA. So why would you do it if it's not required? But there are some companies that do extensive testing so that they can maintain integrity and quality. If the Food and Drug Administration, the old FDA, required this on supplements, it would be easier to tell apart what works from what doesn't and what's synthetic from natural. I want to reveal some information some vitamins manufacturers and the drug companies don't want you to know. Most people aren't aware of it, but the ingredients of most vitamins and supplements are produced with little or no supervision. You have no guarantee about the purity or the quality of the raw ingredients. It's a sad fact, but manufacturers are not required to provide any scientific evidence of the efficacy or safety. So why would they incur that expense to do such a thing if it's not required? In the supplement industry, you can put a product on the market and you don't have to make any investment to know whether it is high quality or high purity. You don't even have to do any research to understand if it is safe. Pretty sad. However, as a consumer, you need to distinguish the companies that do choose to test for purity, potency, and efficacy. One of the reasons many companies don't do this type of testing is because it's very expensive, and that usually results in higher quality and higher price products as well. So to recap, how can I determine the quality of a dietary supplement? Purity of the product, quality of the raw materials. Is it a balanced formulation? Is the raw material tested for purity? Is the finished product tested? Is the research peer-reviewed? How do manufacturers analyze dietary supplements? They use a variety of analytical tools, equipment for quality analysis, IR, infrared spectroscopy, sorry, I can't say that correctly, and gas chromatography, and MS, mass spectrum. Okay, so these are all technical words. They can also use the high pressure liquid chromatography. So, but those were some tongue twisters for me. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Now you may be wondering, where do you find a product that is guaranteed, uses gold standard research, and fits these stringent standards? I'm happy to report there is a natural line of nutritional supplements that fits this criteria, made by a company called Shaklee. Shaklee has been committed to creating quality products for over 60 years. To analyze quality, a company has to make a substantial investment. The equipment, such as the mass spectrometry, for example, costs about $200,000 to $300. And to do it right, you need more than one tool. But the tools are only as good as the users. So Shaklee has hired a lot of really good scientists. Of course, scientists cost a lot of money. The ideal situation is you want to have expensive, top-of-the-line analytical tools staffed by scientists and technicians that can analyze your supplements, analyze the raw materials and the ingredients, and Shaklee has this. Their claims are not marketing hype. Any result they state are based on the best science available today. Where do I start? Well, a multivitamin is usually a good place to start. If you're interested in starting a supplement program, I always recommend you begin your program with a multivitamin. A great multi gives you a solid foundation to start from. The multi I recommend is Shaklee's Vitaly. Vitaly is high potency formulation that includes a cutting edge bioactivated absorption system. Shaklee scientists discovered that if they put a folic acid microcoating on the tablet, it would allow for an immediate release in the stomach. This also enhances the absorption of folic acid, which is a crucial B vitamin that helps produce and maintain new cells. What makes Vitaly different? Patented microcoating delivery system improves absorption and of the folic acid, and it's 10 times more biotin than the competition, the expensive B vitamin to make, and it's expensive in natural form. It can be produced synthetically, but then again, your body doesn't recognize synthetic vitamins. So offers twice the daily vitamin C, D, and E. Also includes beta carotene for extra antioxidant protection. Is great as a prenatal, postnatal vitamin, way beyond what you can get for prenatal. And the quality is superb and second to none. So anyhow, most supplements don't dissolve on time. Vitaly with the folic acid microcoating for immediate release in the stomach. This also enhances the absorption of the folic acid, which is a crucial B vitamin that helps produce and maintain new cells. I really, really like Vital E. They don't taste bad. They don't make me sick. I appreciate only taking 2 a day versus 3 that a lot of brands require. Most importantly, these do not taste bad, not even a little bad. Equally important, they do not make me sick and they do not cause bowel troubles in any way. I even feel totally comfortable taking them as a prenatal vitamin. I am now pregnant. I got it. It has the 100% okay from my midwife, and she has said she can actually see a difference in women taking these vitamins while pregnant. Fewer issues and illnesses, and the best looking placentas she's ever seen. She does not sell this product, so she's not saying it to make a buck either. From Daria. Anyhow, the best multivitamin I have ever taken. This, in combination with Shaklee's B complex, is a dynamic combo. I have decided that this time I will not stop taking Shaklee and going to a store brand vitamin. The difference this product makes for me is undeniable. And that's from Amanda. Vital E is based on 7 clinical studies, formulated without artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, or preservatives, has no synthetic processing aids. Vital E is also available in customized formulas based on the needs of men, women, and adults over 50 with and without vitamin K. How does Vital E compare to the competition? Well, when Vital E biotin, 300 micrograms. Centrum only has 30, 1 a day only 30, and Spring Valley only has 30 of the expensive biotin. But Shaklee would never skimp on something just because it costs more to produce it. Never, ever do they compromise quality. Another key point when looking at a multivitamin supplement is how much biotin is in it. This is an expensive nutrient, but very important. Vital E has 10 times what the competition is. Once again, the 300 to 30. Multiply it by 10. 30 times 10, 300. Okay, so Vital E provides 2 times the calcium to support bone building and maintenance of bone density, 2 times the vitamin D to support calcium absorption and healthy bones and teeth. And vitamin D is called a vitamin, but it's almost like a hormone. And it's very close to being a hormone, and some consider it to be. But there is strong evidence that if you take enough vitamin D, the coronavirus has a very difficult time penetrating cells that are protected with vitamin D. 2 times the beta carotene, the natural plant-based form of vitamin A. 2 times the vitamin E to promote immune, heart, and cellular health. 2 times the magnesium to help maintain heart rhythm as well as muscle and nerve function. 3 times the vitamin K to support bone metabolism and blood coagulation. 6 times the boron to aid in the metabolism of the vitamin D and support bone development. 10 times the biotin, a catalyst for energy production. So Vital E, there are also over 340 quality control tests that are conducted every time Vital E is made to guarantee purity and potency. In a cross-section, you can clearly see the difference in the quality of the formulations. Okay. See, the other one has a lot of filler in it. Has a kind of iron that some people find easier to digest, but we have it with and without iron. I've taken this multiple vitamin for years, and it has been very helpful to me. It is a kind of iron that some people find easier to digest, which is the reason that my mother first recommended it to me. That comes from M. Stevens. The best I have found in all my 34 years as a physician, Shaklee Vital E is a super powerful multivitamin, multimineral, and it is the best I have found in all my 34 years as a physician. And that comes from Dr. Linda Rodriguez. And I do believe Linda is a children's doctor out of the Virginia Beach area. You don't love Vital E as much as I do, you can get your money back. All our products are 100% money back guaranteed, no questions asked. You can return the empty bottle and you still get a full refund from the Shaklee Corporation. If for any reason you don't find Vital E or any of Shaklee's products satisfactory, you can return it for exchange or full refund. No questions asked. Feel better with more energy. Boost heart health, boost your immunity, increases bone and joint health, boosts your physical energy, improves the health of your skin, hair, and nails. And then we have for women with iron, and it's great for prenatal or postnatal. We have for men without iron. After you get to a certain age, men do not need the iron. We have the adults over 50, and that has the vitamin K included. But of course, we would have the adults 50 and over with the vitamin K. If you're on any kind of high blood pressure medication or blood thinner, you would want to limit the amount of vitamin K. So that's why we offer two. The adult is 50 and over. It's called Vitally Gold. So interested in trying Vitally? How to order. Visit my online shop, and I'll show that to you in a second. Select your preference, add to cart, and check out. It's that simple. How to choose a high-quality food supplement. Learn the right questions to ask with this helpful webinar. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy life and schedule to spend a few minutes with me, invest a few minutes with me, and I'm always available. I'm going to give you my website and my phone number here in a minute, but I do want to thank you for taking the time to join this webinar, and I hope it helps you make a more informed choice when you decide to shop for your next vitamin supplement. If you'd like to learn more about food supplement programs I'm using to build my health, please join my wellness community. I'll show that to you. 3 great ways to discover and learn. You can join my Facebook group. That's where we're at now. We're on my fan page. You can create a free account in my wellness center. I'll show that to you in a second. And subscribe to my Vitality for Life newsletter. And ready to try Vitally today? You can purchase it at my online shop. If you're interested in the products I covered in this webinar, please visit my online shop, Your Source for Health. I'll send a link to my shop in the chat box here in the webinar. I do not have a swing person who would do that for me tonight. So we're going to get to it, though. I will show you everything. You can join my wellness center. I'd love to invite you to create a free account in my wellness center and get VIP access to my entire library of Shaklee-focused wellness content. Join and you'll get insider scoops on which food supplements can help you with common ailments, updates on Shaklee's newest products, current specials and promotions, access to my Vitality for Life newsletter and the archives, plus much more. Join my wellness group. Well, you're at my fan page, so if you're watching this, you already know how to find me on Facebook, and share with others what you like best or refer them to me. And here's where it all comes together. Check out my hub site, and you'll find links to contact me and follow me at the bottom of every page. Contact me, and I'm going to show this to you. Follow me, and you can also check out my upcoming events. My event calendar needs updated at my website. But thanks again for joining my wellness webinar, and I look forward to seeing you in my next event. As mentioned, I am David Pyro. I am an online entrepreneur. Everything I just mentioned can be found at www.davidpyro.com. You can sign up here to join my wellness center, where you get access to all my digital library of health promoting materials. We blog. I got one ready to go. I'm sort of getting caught up on my blogging. But anyhow, it all starts here with davidpyro.com. Here is where you can join my VIP wellness community, get unlimited access to my personal library of practical wellness resources. If you're interested in growing an online business, and I just saw a stat where because girls want to homeschool and they're not 100% on board with what's being taught in some schools, so many are going to choose homeschooling, and online businesses are going to increase by over 400%. Well, we have a closed loop online system where you can work entirely from home and create a good line of second income that can actually grow into career type income. The Prove It Challenge is completely amazing. You can come here to my website and read some more, some business blogs. Anyhow, if you do all the blogs, but I think I did one on the Wellness Project. Good little book here we put together. But if we scroll to the, but yeah, the Prove It Challenge is completely unreal. but I do have my phone number at the bottom of my page. Here we go, David. Oh, no, it is here. Let's go back to home. Anyhow, go to David Pyro, dig and click. You join my wellness center here, and that gives you access to the archived newsletters, all our old and replays of all the webinars we do on various health issues. Here's my blogs. Here's the books I've written. Extra income is available. And here's my phone. Just call me, text me for more information. 814-243-5765. Once again, I am David Pyro, 814-243-5765. We put this hub site together as I was developing my online business. It just made sense to get everything in one place. So there's the About Me page, the events coming up. That needs updated a little bit. We saw some of my blogs. If you're interested in extra money, we have a closed loop system where you can create a second complementary line of income to complement what you currently make. It can become your sole source of income with some focused effort. Explore the wellness. That deals. You can join my wellness center where you'll get my library of digital materials on health, wellness, nutrition, products, and so on. Oh, and we did talk about this. And if you hit shop, it does lead to my ordering site. So you can buy the Vitally by going to shop. You'll come to my site. I didn't check these lately. Good, they're working perfect. And then you would hit shop, and then you would hit nutrition, and we have this meology where you can create a survey. It'll tell you exactly what would be recommended for you based on everybody's situation, which is different. And then you can just click on multivitamins, and there you would see. But anyway, I would encourage you, how we got there. We went to davidpyro.com and we clicked on shop, and that is my online store. So there you have it. A lot of material I covered tonight. If you have any questions, obviously you can call or text me at 814-243-5765. That's all I have for you tonight. Thank you. Take care. God bless, and bye for now. I should fuck her in the Benz.